Oh, humans of the abyss, pardon my chopness. I literally need to get a haircut and I have not been to the barber. But my name is YAX. I'm an artist from Wesley Chapel, Florida. Florida! Yeah, more of the lore in the future. I'm not saying shit this video. Today we're gonna be talking about existing. Look, man, I'm an artist, 22 years old. I've actually been making music for such a long time, but it's really hard to get into the music industry when, it's always changing, it's forever changing, and at this point, it's like everybody has to be a content creator, and that's not what I want to be known for. Like, I want to be known for as an artist. I want to be like, I want people to resonate with my music. I just came to the realization that artists nowadays are mad underappreciated, and before it was really hard to get in to the music industry, but now it's like even the greatest music industry professionals have no clue what they're doing, and it becomes more blatantly obvious once you step deeper into the rabbit hole of what is the music industry. So here I am trying to figure it out on YouTube as a content creator, and do I really know why or what I'm doing? Hell nah. But at the same time, hopefully I'll eventually figure things out and be able to express myself and give you guys a nice balance of like relatability and not looking like an AI generated person. Cause look, like I can do all the hand gestures, like on God, like I can do everything, like all I'm trying to say is I'm not a robot. You know what I mean? And like I feel like everything in life is so confusing right now. And it is both as a human being and as an artist, like as a regular person living a regular life on the side of trying to be an artist, it is very confusing. Everything is so confusing. Relationships are confusing. Women are women are always confusing. People are confusing. School is confusing. I haven't even started it, and I don't even know what it's about anymore. Like I'm really nervous about going back. I am gonna go back soon, and that's gonna be another pothole in my life. Like, how am I gonna balance school, work, and music? You know what I mean? On top of trying to be making content. Like, everything is so confusing in life. What I've come to realize is that simplicity is key. Even though everything is so confusing and you might not know where you sit in the world, and this is not just as people who feel like they're artists, I mean this in general. Like, I'm just trying to make a video where people resonate with the thought and feel like they can put down their opinions. I'm just trying to give it a subjective thought, you know what I mean? So everybody can engage and talk about their personal beliefs, because I am curious what other people think on the internet, because really simplicity is key. Even though you feel confused and don't know where you sit in a world where nobody really understands themselves, I think the best thing to do is to try to understand yourself and feel that as your purpose instead of trying to pursue desire, Like, I feel like a lot of people get their desires and purpose very mixed up and involved with each other, to the point where your desires end up messing up your purpose. And really, you have to learn how to be able to be like, hell nah, this ain't my purpose. You know what I mean? You gotta put your foot down, because a lot of people, like, you might crave attention. You might crave certain human behaviors because it's very natural. Like, it's everybody feels that. Like, you want attention, you want to socialize, you want to do XYZ, you want to be around people, because we're very social creatures. That's just what we are. But nowadays, nobody's loyal to you. Nobody's loyal. Man or girl, nobody's loyal to you. Nobody's willingly loyal to you without you benefiting them. Because I'm telling you, once that check clears, once you don't got nothing in that account, you're going to lose everybody. You're going to lose everybody. And you're going to realize the only people around you are very, very few. And even those people you can't even trust. You really got to be silent and observe. Don't talk. Don't state your opinion. Don't say anything. Just observe the people around you and see how they behave. See how they behave to each other. See how so many people call themselves your friend literally just to gain your trust. They don't really see you like that. They don't really care about you. Everybody's so focused on themselves that the only way to really tell who is there for you is through the test of time. Let time do its thing, and you'll notice mad quick who's fake. and who's real. Throughout time, you're going to go through rough things, and eventually, when you hit the low point, because life don't go, everybody knows. The older you get, you start to realize this is how life works. You have your up and downs. So when you go through another down, you gonna have everybody around you when you up. But when you down, that's not the case. Right now I'm down. Right now I'm down as hell, man. It is what it is, but at the same time, I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I'm gonna really just focus on what I have to do and what I feel I'm supposed to do, individually as a soul, which is kind of why I said earlier, like, keep it simple, because the more people you have around you, the less simplistic your thought process gets. Like, you end up having to overanalyze everything because you have too much going on around you. You have too many people trying to rely on you or trying to do things with you or trying to you, so you tense. You're not calm. So why not just isolate yourself, be alone, and find out what makes you calm. And then once you back to being calm, now that you're calm, go ahead and start from the bottom up again. And this time, be more wary of who you're around and what you do. Man, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to be shaking hands with the wrong people anymore. I'll tell you that. I'm done. I'd rather be in my room right here with my bed, bro. You see that? No sleeper seats. This a mattress. Yes, on God. Whoops. But anyways, yeah. Basically, keep it simple. Move in silence. Nobody gotta know what you're doing or what's in your head except you. So put it on a journal instead of telling some random people or whatever. At least if it's important to you. At least if you want it to come true, you should keep it to yourself. Truthfully, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed me ranting for freaking God knows how long. And, it's Lust X Chapel on all socials. And if you want to listen to my music, because that is my main objective in life, YAX on all platforms. I suck at this public speaking shit, man. Alright. But yeah, that was basically the whole life lesson, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what next video is going to be based on, but we'll see. I'm just figuring stuff out. I want to hear what you guys have been experiencing in life. Why don't you? I want to react to everything. Let's have a conversation. If you guys have an idea of what I could do for music stuff, content, then just let me know. But this is literally my first long form video, so yeah. Peace out, gang.